Good evening, everybody. I hope you guys have had a great day. And I said good evening, but good morning, good afternoon, good whatever it is, wherever you are. I just hope it's good. And that's the bottom line. I am coming on tonight. I want to talk to you about of course, I'm always coming on to keep you informed, to make sure that you're up to date and abreast of all the latest, greatest when it comes to your career and how to move it to the next level. And so I'm doing nothing different here tonight. I am going to come and talk to you about some skill sets that you need to know about that will help to make you more marketable. And if you have a career, if you have a job, if you're in the workforce, then you want to know about these things, because these are things that matter to your career progression, to your career development, to your career advancement. So anyway, we're going to talk about those skills. It's five skills. It's five skills in particular that you need to know about. And I'm looking left and right because I'm doing Facebook and Instagram at the same time. So hello, Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. So anyway, so we're going to talk about that a little bit so you can have this information under your belt, so that when you're planning your next career move, or you're taking your classes and your trainings, or planning out your different career experiences and rotations and details and all these great, fantastic things, you plan some activities or some projects that will help you to enhance on these skill sets that I'm about to talk to you about. So before I get started, let me introduce myself. I'm Vashona Weatherspoon, career strategist and excellence accelerator, helping women who feel frustrated in their careers to emerge from stuck and surge to their next level of success. I am also the host of the Know Your Worth Career podcast, which is centered around helping women to navigate some of the sticky situations that we often find ourselves in the workplace, as they relate to pay and promotion and advancement. And sometimes it's just knowing your worth and your value, or how to handle a certain situation that might be going on. We bring on special guests to talk about those things, to give you tips and suggestions about how to maneuver them successfully. Now, I'm going to jump right in because I'm short on time tonight. Can you tell? I've been in a meeting all day and it has really drained like every ounce of energy that I have, except that I'm bringing to you tonight. I saved just a little bit, but all the rest of it is gone. So anyway, so we're going to talk about it. Before I jump into it, I would like to invite you to like and share this video. If you know somebody who's looking to up-level their career, who's looking to who's planning out some experiences they need to have, who's trying to figure out what kind of skill sets are valuable to them, then this is a broadcast that they want to see. So tag a friend, tag a coworker, tag a family member. Anyway, so these are five skills, and they are, you might be a little surprised, they're not hard skills. Actually, and I can say this just from experience, it's more difficult to find people who have the soft skills that are needed in the workplace to help them to be successful than, I would argue, than it is to find hard skills, like technical skills and skills to actually be able to do the job. I think that's easier to even train somebody to be able to do. But those soft skills, the emotional intelligence, the ones that require their ability to work with people, to work out different situations, the ones that help your company or your organization or your business to really grow, those things are a little bit harder to come by. And so those are the ones that we're going to be talking about. There's 5 of them, and this is based upon a report from LinkedIn. in. So here they go. Drum roll, please. Okay, that's my special effects for you tonight. The first and foremost one is creativity. So, unless you're in a career field where you're an artist or you're a graphic designer or maybe you're a florist or a wedding a wedding coordinator or something, you might not necessarily think about creativity, or not in the traditional sense of the word. But creativity is synonymous with innovation. So having the ability to be creative, to think outside the box, and we've all heard that, how important it is to be able to think outside the box, is super duper duper important in the workplace. And it's really important because it shows or demonstrates your ability to solve problems, and problem solving is one of the key skills that a person can have and bring to the workplace, and it's valued. To be able to come up with solutions, to figure out how to overcome barriers and obstacles, all of those things are super duper valuable. The next thing is to be persuasive, to present arguments, and not arguments fighting back and forth with one another, but to be able to have an idea, put together information in a logical way that leads the person who you are sharing this information with to be able to follow your train of thought and to sign off on, to buy into this idea that you're selling to them through your persuasiveness. And so I want to just hit on that selling thing. Of course, if you're a salesperson, you automatically know that being persuasive is one of the skills that you need to have, but it's not limited to a salesperson. These skills are great no matter what career you're in, to be able to put together persuasive train of thought and argument. Now we're going to get clear about this argument. I really mean, just presenting ideas and thoughts and facts and findings that lead to a certain conclusion when a person hears that information. So it's the ability to be able to convince somebody of a thought or an idea, and it's something that leaders are really great at, but it's not limited to people who are in leadership. It's really a great skill for anyone to be able to adopt. Because think about it, if you're someone who's looking for a job, you want to be persuasive when you go in for your interview. That's part of it. The other part is you're trying to assess the employer. But one part of it is that you're selling yourself. You're being persuasive. You want to let them know that you're the best person for the job. You're the person that they should select for the position that they have. So that's a reason why persuasiveness is important. And then we have good old collaboration, nothing like it. So in the workforce that a lot of us find ourselves in, you end up working with people. We work on teams, we do cross collaborations, we work across, sometimes you create synergies with people in different organizations. You have all kinds of collaborations and partnerships to help you to get your work done, or to help you to get more done because of the power of multiplication. You have more than one entity that's working toward a certain goal, and you can go further faster when you have that kind of synergy going on. So working together, reaching across the aisle, as they say, if you're politicians, and being able to form bonds, to be able to, really connect, find a point of connection, a point of common interest, and to be able to build up on that and use it to further your work goals, to further or provide additional benefits or advantages to your company or your business, is really what what businesses want, because that helps you to grow. That helps you to grow your impact. It helps you to grow your money, and helps you to further your mission and all of those great kinds of things. So very, very, very important. And for women, because business acumen is something that we often lack when it comes to being able to pursue these higher profile positions or promotions and so forth. So when women have the opportunity to be put in a position or to have the opportunity to gain skills in this particular area, it is something that really helps to boost your resume. Number 4 is adaptability. So change is inevitable, right? And that's the one constant, is that there's going to be change. And if you are someone who has the ability to be able to adapt to those changes quickly, you win. The person who adapts the quickest wins when it comes to this whole employment space. Because if you're stuck in that old way of thinking and your mindset is trying to keep you stuck to the old way that business has been done, when business, the new practice is moving you over here, then you're left behind. Instead of going, getting right in the wave, going with the flow, so that you can be on the upstream of what's going on and not stuck behind. So being able to be flexible, to be able to adapt to different situations is something that will put you ahead of the game, okay? And the 5th and final soft skill is time management. And so just think about it. At your job, some people are just completely, totally, utterly overwhelmed because there's so many different things. Your company might be short-staffed, and so you have one person that's doing 3 different jobs, or there's just so much going on that maybe it's just your manager. It might not even be that it's for you're taking on somebody else's job. It just might be you're the person who produces, and so you're the person that your manager or your supervisor gives the extra work to, because they know that they can count on you to get it done. And the way that you can consistently get it done is to be able to manage your time well. That's not the situation that you want to set up by any means, but if that happens to be the case, or if it's just a job where you have to meet deadlines all the time, or if it's a certain time frame when it gets really, really busy and you need to be able to manage your time so that you can meet all of the expectations for your particular job, then you want to make sure that you're managing your time well. There's all kinds of apps and books and planners and you name it to help you with time management. All kinds of strategies. Just Google some of them, time management strategies, and you'll come up with a whole lot of things that you can do to help you to get better control of your time. That handy dandy old iPhone and Android that you carry around, and that calendar in it, or Google, what is that thing called? Okay, I can't think of it right now. I told you I've been in the meeting all day. I'm almost brain dead. So anyway, but it's Google. It's the Google Calendar. That's what I'm talking about. You can put everything in one place and kind of see what all you got going on. You can use that as a starter, but then it gets much more detailed. So at any rate, time management, important skill. So for a quick recap, and I mean quick, the first one was creativity. The second was persuasion. The third was collaboration. The fourth is adaptability. And the 5th is time management. As I said before, these are skills according to LinkedIn. And mind you, anybody who's an employee or who's looking to become an employee needs to be on LinkedIn. So, because LinkedIn is the place now where recruiters go when they want to find somebody, they're on LinkedIn. You need to be on LinkedIn. So, so this is what LinkedIn reported. This is what they said. So if LinkedIn said it and you're an employee, you need to take heed and just pay attention. And some people might disagree with some of these. I've seen a few arguments about it or whatever, but you know, being someone who is responsible for staff and all of those kinds of things, I can tell you there's two on here in particular that I just like light my fire, like, yes, yes, yes. Can we please get more of that? But at any rate, so anyway, of course, I like I said, wanted to share, make sure you have the latest, greatest, and keep you on top of what's going on when it comes to your career. Now, before I end, I just want to give you an opportunity to get your personal copy of Your Next Level Career Action Planner that will help you if these are some things that you're looking to develop skills in or to become more proficient in. Utilize this Your Next Level Career Action Planner to help you to get strategic about coming up with opportunities that you can approach your supervisor about, and not just something that's at work. You can develop these kinds of skills outside of the job. So you can do it by volunteering at different places, even organizations that you are already a member of. You can identify projects and assignments and different things that will help you to work on these skill sets. But the planner will help you to get strategic about it, to help you to get focused on what it is that you are trying to achieve and what it takes, the actionable steps that it takes to get you there, and to be consistent about working toward them frequently, like every day, and you know, to get you started. So that's the benefit of having this particular planner. If you are interested in grabbing a copy or learning a little bit more, you can check it out at www.bit.ly/Your Next Level CAP. It's capital C, capital A, capital P. And just for your information, the first letters of each word, Your Next Level, are capital also. Anyway, if you're on Facebook, of course, I'll drop the link there so you can see it. If you're on checking in on Instagram or YouTube, it's www.bit.ly/Your Next Level CAP, which stands for Career Action Plan, all capital letters. Okay? So that's all I have for you guys tonight. I hope you have a wonderful day, night, evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. And don't forget to like and share this video. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.